look, me and the other guy here, we want to know if you're gonna tell Retro what you did in the Beyond comic. Oh, totally. We're gonna be doing that. We're gonna do it gracefully. All right, yeah. We'll see about that. We don't do that weird cloak and dagger stuff. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go see if Dad needs any help. Yeah. Tell Brock I said hello. No problem. We're there. That is gross. Anyway, hi everybody. This is the Real Nerf Ben Spider-Man. Yeah, it's weird putting my first name basis on it, but it's gonna get a lot weirder because today, yeah, Retro, you wanna come here real quick? Yeah, totally. Hey everybody, this is Retrokid Reviews, cosplaying as oh, you. Oh, well, thank you, Spider-Man. Thank you, Spider-Man. Anyway, jokes aside, yeah, let's just get this over with Morbius. And what was Eddie's kid talking about? Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh, we will! Oh, we definitely... Ben? Yes? Smartass, which one is you? Yeah, it's totally me. Yeah, it's totally me. Assholes. Alright, hello everyone, I am the Market King Spider-Man. Well, Scarlet Spider, or whatever you want to do. Oh, we're gonna go jump on that announcement. Wait, what announcement? We'll get to that when we get to it. And this is our Spiders review of... Oh, God, Morbius. Yeah, so, to put it bluntly, yeah, it's still a thing. Actually came out on April Fool's Day as of this recording. I watched it the day after, in case anyone wants to know, off kayfabe aside. And, yeah, this is kind of weird and surprisingly comfortable, and no wonder I didn't, do the pullover hoodie any earlier. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Can we get to the review? Let's just get this over with. Jared Leto, keep your damn... I was trying to do that Oscars joke. Yeah, and this is why we don't do that obvious cringe stuff. Touche. Anyway, let's just also get this over with. Where do we even start with Jared Leto? Yeah, as someone who's been, wincing and moaning behind the scenes wise, turns out, and this is gonna be a bit of a shock, he's not that bad. You want to tell him? Okay, look. No. I mean, how do I say this? This movie's been delayed for like 2 years. The first half of those 2 years was obviously because of the pandemic. We can all agree to that, right? Oh, yeah, totally right. And another reason why this also got delayed is because No Way Home did really goddamn well, and somehow Avi Arad thought it was a great idea to introduce this movie in the multiverse. And so much so that the director of Morbius actually tweeted the spoilers for the post-creds, I don't know, 2 weeks before this thing was coming out. Oh, Jesus, is that bad? Yeah, that bad. What were you looking up? Apparently Tyrese signed a 3-picture deal with this if this at all became a franchise. By the way, go to Kind of Funny in Review. They found more info than I thought, but, wow. Also, I want to speak on behalf of the comment section the last time a Spire video was mentioned. Oh, yeah, what was that? I was a Sunfire buck, not a piece of Spider-Man figure. So, just stew with that for a while. I'll be back, don't worry. Yeah. How's the damage you beginning on that figure? Surprisingly, about the same as with my other figure forms. Anyway, we're good enough. Yeah, you know, you really do like a radar sense with the thing. Dude, we're Spider-Man. We don't need that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, that's right. Alright, so, yeah, one other thing we want to get ahead of, because there really isn't that much of a plot, I'm going to be honest with you guys there, but, yeah, you see this, pic here, and most of the stuff of, like, the early trailers, yeah, those got nixed, especially, like, this, Easter egg bit here with, like, the Sony, Sam Raimi error. I still can't believe that's a pause menu screen from the 2018 game. By the way, that's a way better... any Spire property than this. Yeah, everything you're seeing here, not in the movie, but that's kind of par for the course of a lot of modern movie making. Wait, what the hell was that? we'll get to it in a minute. No, let's get this over with now. We're going to use another back half of the video. Okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, so, where do we start? The trailers are crap, mainly because they were editing as they went along, even down to, I'm guessing, the last week of production, or whenever this movie was supposed to come out, to somehow have, basically, all of Vulture's scenes be a little bit differently because of what happened in No Way Home. So, with that all said, what is the plot of, Morbius? It is not an experience, I can tell you that much. It's not Catwoman level bad, it's definitely not Venom level bad, which is, it would be entertaining now to think about it. Yeah, it's basically, whatever you guys think it was gonna end up being. It's very moody, but now in the cool kind of moody. And thank God that Matt Smith was here. I'm not even gonna lie, he is probably the only one that was like reading the assignment of like chewing any scenery of a bad movie. That or the check cleared early. Again, I'm going off of everyone's assumptions, just saying. Yeah, Jared Harris is there, and you legitimately forget for like a good hour of the movie in because he was mostly flashback fodder. I thought he was going to tragically die leading up to where we are in the present with Morbius, but yeah, that's not really much of a case. Yeah, Mike here, he had a bad time, and more like a bad time coming back to Long Island. Yeah, that's mostly where all the boat scenes you saw from the trailers. Yeah, that was an action set piece that's supposed to awaken his monster side of being a vampire. Look, I could go all day explaining how it's kind of accurate to his powers and kind of not at the same time. I mean, it does kind of remind me of, like, the early 2000s, early 90s, kind of like comic book movie kind of writing when they had 50% of the idea what the character is, but didn't want to actually execute the full other 50% they clearly need, so I don't know, take that as you will. Tyrese, you think, oh, maybe he'll, like, chew the scenery just like Matt Smith's doing on his end, too, to, like, I don't know, secure, like, that 2 other picture deal. No, turns out he was way more reserved. I guess he wanted to make it, like, his play against type character to prove he's got range, which, definitely would have helped in any other movie, I'm gonna give it that. But the biggest thing I think both me, Ben, and even King found out leading up to, I guess, Google searching last minute for this movie, is that the director of this movie is the director of Gods of Egypt, one of the most notorious January dump bad movies. So again, take that as you will. Now, given how much we hyped pretty much everything about this, is it still even worth a watch? No! God, no. I mean, yes, out of morbid curiosity, which, again, is kind of in the theme here. If you're morbidly curious to see if it's going to connect to all future MCU movies, no, not really. It's just going to try to be its own thing. I think the trailers were calling him the debut of a Marvel legend. Yeah, as speaking as a guy who buys Marvel Legends figures for a living, and as somebody who just transitioned to being a spider and something else, no, this is not code for another name for another cinematic universe that they're going to try to make on the side, along with MCU money after No Way Home. I don't really know. And yeah, let's get to those post-creds. Again, before we get to it, plot-wise, it's a 2 out of 10. Like I said, the cast themselves are doing okay. The action scenes were definitely reminders of, like, what we missed out or would like to keep missing out of the mid to late 2000s kind of storytelling. Any other year, this probably would have been fine, would have made a healthy amount of money. Or so I thought. I thought pre-pandemic numbers would be kind of where this movie was going to be getting, I don't know, last year, if they dumped it into streaming. Yeah, it turns out, as of, was it Thursday, I think Friday, there, it's about getting, like, 5 to probably 10 mil, which means there's a strong chance it'll have a decent #1 in the box office. Don't hold any hope that it'll keep that kind of momentum into the next week, because I'm pretty sure it will have a huge drop, like probably 50 to 60%. Again, take that as you will as far as insider knowledge goes, or at least, I guess, eyeballing this kind of production. Will it ultimately help the marketing for this movie? I don't really know. I know budget-wise, it'll probably make the money, the budget for the movie back. As for the marketing and 2 years of trailers, that's up to you. That's your opinion to decide on that one, because we don't really know our end too. So, with that all being said, what is your rating and what the hell's going on? 2 out of 10, definitely. Ken, you want to come over here? Alright, what is it? What do you need? I need you to be me. I'm sorry, what? Look, Retro and I have basically worked our ass off to get this Retro Wave Spider-Man figure here, and given what happened to me with Beyond, it made a lot of sense that you would, you know, take this for a while until I want to come back. Or if Marvel wants me to come back. Okay, yeah, what happened in Beyond? Yeah, I became Chasm. So another villain me. Yeah, for those who don't remember with this suit I'm having on me, it's got a little bit of a trick history. I mean, it was during, like, the last half of the Clone Saga, obviously, but a lot of people that I think Retro said in his review kind of didn't get to see the crazier dark side of this suit, namely my Carnage year with it. Well, in publication, it was like a week and a half. Okay, look, you're asking me to swap my entire shit into that suit. I mean, you did with the big time suit during, like, I don't know, the Dan Slaughter run. Okay, that's besides the point. Okay, look, just mull it over, think it over, okay, man? Fine. Oh, and one other thing. This is a big get if you do it. Drop the voice. We know you're Peter in there. You know you have his voice. I mean, come on. Dude, you're like the only one left that has that semi-Boise kind of accent. We all know you have Pete's voice. Come on. Look, it's okay. You don't have to. Okay, you of all people are not gonna say that in that voice. I mean, I could. Okay, this got a little more dramatic than usual. Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you get a suit like this. So yeah, ultimately, that's our thoughts with what happened on the last half of Beyond. Sorry to make this a mini news with all of this going on. Yeah, sucks that I kind of broke bad again. But, yeah, hopefully the creators, whoever's going to be using me next, tries to get me back into this type of suit, or maybe back in the hoodie, which would be pretty cool. That all being said, summer is coming up to the end cards. Yeah, this movie is about as bad as you thought it was going to be, and this could not have come out in a weirder time with Zeb Burrell's one. Zeb is staying as permanent writer. I think he's getting John Romita Jr. to do art. Oh, so he's going to be overly detailed with Pete like he did with us back in the Clone Saga. Oh, yeah, during the Lost Years. How overly detailed? You're gonna have to find out next couple of months down the road, but yeah, this might be the last time you see me in this suit, maybe in the hoodie for a while, again, because Marvel really wanted to pull the I'm a bad guy button, but before I leave, I just want to say to Avi Rod, I'm just saying, I know Retro mentioned this in the comments on a bunch of other videos, but like, I mean, how hard is it to just do, like, a story of us, like, me or Ben, or me or Kane taking over Pete's mantle as a movie to, like, at least explain putting up with your villains. And I don't mean, like, fighting. I mean, like, actually putting up with us. It would be not the worst idea in the world. I mean, for God's sakes, Venom of all things is making... Sorry, Morbius and Venom of all things without a spider... any person is making money, so it's not impossible. I'm just saying. Yeah, that all being said, end cards finally coming up to a... There... Don't you start with this... Don't you start with the same reason, Eric. Obvious end card here too. Ben over here to the last previous video. Obviously Kane here going, I can't. I don't know what to do with that suit. I don't know how web shooters work. I've been organic for years. Yeah, his mild, less unhinged rant than certain celebrities I would be thinking of this week. To go to the shores to see my thoughts on probably future Marvel news when it comes to custom. Great, and go to my obviously confused cosplayed Ben Unis here to sub to the channel. Hit the notification bell down below for more Marvel movies coming down the pike, like when Doctor Strange's Multiverse Madness comes out, probably more trailers. And speaking of trailers, I'm so happy I got to see another Across the Spider-Verse trailer. It was still part one, but it looks good, it really is. And last up, before we get to anything, Matt Smith was definitely reading the room that this is a bad movie and wanted to chew the scenery. He did the most fun of it. Shame for the CG. Most of the faces almost reminded me when he was regenerating in Doctor Who. Again, take that as you will. And yeah, that is not the word of the day of this review. No, not at all. So, we cool? Yeah. Later, guys. You want to sing it? No, I'm not singing that song!